Have you ever had a friend that played the tabletop game but never sat behind the screen? They always said no way. Let me tell a story of my situation about a friend who never ran a game but always played them. The way that I met them was a typical game night. We did some role play, then I gave them a boss fight. We finished up the session, packed up all of our things. They said they found the whole night very entertaining. They asked if they could come back the following week. I told them for sure. We have an extra seat. We talked and chatted the whole blah blah blah. They told me books they liked and some movies they saw. We talked about the game and they were enthused. I said, how do you like the sesh? They said they were very amused. I started asking about writing and running their own game, but when I pushed the question, they acted kind of strange. Then when I asked, do you want to run one? They seemed hesitant. They said, no, I don't want to be a GM. I mean, I get it. I think you should give it a try, though. You might like it. Come on. You play TTRPGs, but you say you don't GM, and you say you don't GM. Oh, baby, you play TTRPGs, but you say you don't GM, and you say you don't GM. Oh, baby, you play TTRPGs, but you say you don't GM. But you say you don't GM. So this brand new player joined our long-term campaign. They were fun to play with, both in combat and roleplay. They made considerate and creative choices, never hogging the spotlight or hushing our voices. I noticed they were really good at crafting fables and checking in with everyone at the table. With skills like that, I knew they could do it. Run their own game if they put their mind to it. But they were nervous, they said it was daunting. The thought of all the pressure on them, it was haunting. I didn't want to push them if they weren't ready, but I knew they would be one day if we kept it steady. After several months later, the campaign ended. They had crushed all the evil and the world was mended. We started a discussion about what game to play next, and I saw that my friend had an idea in their head. I asked them if they had a seed or idea for a game. They said, I don't want a GM, I just want to stay the same. Don't worry, it's a lot easier than it seems, I promise. You play TTRPGs, but you say you don't GM, but you say you don't GM. Oh baby, you play TTRPGs, but you say you don't GM, but you say you don't GM. Oh baby, you play TTRPGs, but you say you don't GM, but you say you don't GM. We took a break for a bit so I could do some world building for another campaign to be just as fulfilling. It was real tough, the pressure was on when you're the GM for this long. I talked to my friend about my creative struggles, didn't want to take the old game and just make a double. They didn't say much, but they were helpful to me and gave me some ideas that could be a good seed. The struggle continued at my desk where I sat, but I saw a group text in the group chat. They said, let's hang out, that I needed a break. I had to agree, so I went on my way. So I got to their house and I opened the door. Oh, snap! Guess what I saw? My friends sitting down behind the GM screen. They were ready to try and I was proud as can be. So please listen to the message that I sent. Don't be afraid to take a chance and be the GM. Be the GM.